Hey internet world, it's Artist back here with another segment for you guys. Today's segment is about labels, specifically labels placed on unemployed college graduates. I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk about this topic, but I figured why not, especially since it's actually very close to me. I've dealt with it and I've known other people and peers of mine who have dealt with it as well, and I feel like somebody could relate to this. According to U.S. Census website, 3.4 million people graduated from college between the years of 2011 and 2012. 2011 was reported to be the peak year of college unemployment rate, in which a little over 7% of people that graduated from college were unemployed, which is roughly 300,000. I actually find that number rather small in comparison to the amount of people that graduated, especially since there was such a big uproar about this over a couple of years ago. I mean, it was literally in newspaper articles everywhere, on headlines and everything. Everybody was pretty much talking about this problem at the time. So what gives? Well, several articles out there actually reference the idea that the numbers were forged, and that the numbers of unemployed college graduates was actually higher. Some were saying it was closer to 17%, while others were saying that it was much more closer to 50% of college graduates that were coming out unemployed. As of 2013, the number actually went down 2%, but as of 2014, it's going back up closer to the number that it was in 2011. But based on my personal experience, I believe that the unemployment rate is actually higher. I've heard so many stories about college grads being unemployed, from friends of friends who attended different schools to neighbors that I rarely talk to who were worried about their younger relatives who were left jobless, to random strangers on the streets. I'm sure all of these people going through the same situation felt as bad as I did. But what made matters worse was the emotional baggage that came from it due to the judgment that we received from the general public and family members. On one end of the spectrum, you have the general public in the form of the media and the people that comment on articles about the situation, placing this social stigma over our heads, saying that the people that graduated recently were self-entitled and were lazy. I mean, I even saw people saying in the comment section, I actually heard people saying this in real life as well, that the generation of people leaving college lacked ambition like the people of yesteryear who had the guts to go up to these places of employment and demand a job. Now, in my case, this simply wasn't true, and I know it's not true in other people's cases. For some, I can't speak for everybody. But in my case, I actually had the experience of going up to a few places of employment to try and get a job, and experienced either a security guard or a person at the front desk tell me that I couldn't get in, and that the policies were set up that way because there were so many people trying to come in and do the same thing that I was doing. And I actually was kind of shocked by that. I actually called up a few corporations for the same reason. And some of them actually had answering machines saying, due to high volume of people calling about their employment, they did not want anybody calling up there about their employment. They just wanted people to apply online, and that was it. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the family members casting judgment upon you. I can't count how many times I have heard so-and-so has a job. Obviously, it's not as bad as you think. Or you must not be trying hard enough or putting out enough applications. When in reality, I know so many other people put out at least 300 plus applications. All of these statements honestly made me feel depressed. For a while, I honestly believed that I was the only one going through the situation. And I know so many others that feel the same way. But I'm here now to tell you today that you are not the only one. There are so many people going through the same situation. I mean, if all these statements were true, then the video of the guy looking for unemployment on the subway system in Europe would not have gone viral. So, you are not alone. And if this isn't you, but you know someone that's going through a similar situation, it's not all in their head. There are other people with this problem. Alright guys, that's my time for today. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and like the actual video, and also make sure you follow me on Instagram. that will be listed in the description box below. Thanks for watching.